Have you ever drifted into an experience so foreign you lack the means to communicate it, and all the rules you relied upon to guide your life become useless? My sister and I ventured into the boreal night again. Only this time it wasn't dark. In the absence of light pollution, the sky burst open to reveal a profusion of stars, clustered tight along the bright path of the Milky Way. We decided to go back to Bersay to see the northern lights, a fitting ending to my search for you, princess, which started here. The tide was retreating, slowly revealing the underwater stone path to the Brock, too dangerous to engage this time of year, for humans anyway. It got colder, but we didn't care. We instinctively kept quiet enough to hear the eerie chirping and twittering while a green glow blanketed the surroundings. Suddenly, everything we knew about reality melted into the mesmerizing scene in front of our eyes. The sky shifted with surreal colors of green, electric blue, yellow, rose, and purple, making us forget to breathe. The colors danced among the stars with playful sparkles reflected by the sea, chirping like unearthly colonies of birds. I can't imagine what people must have thought about this spectacle worthy of the gods in your times. How does one explain the sky suddenly coming alive like that? A strange energy creature watched us from above, pulsating with curiosity. It must have felt like a god to you, Fiona, an all-powerful entity with fingers of light touching the earth and sky. The lights swirled around us like playful fires, and we were drunk with their magic and unafraid, welcoming their presence and their touch with gratitude, giggling like children. Denise opened herself to the gift of the sky, and she looked iconic, like the priestesses of old. Even her white parka reminded me of a ceremonial garment. I watched my sister, as I did since we were children, trying to glimpse the secret fire that animated her life. She was not like me, Denise. There was always this other her, this larger her, just bursting to come out when the situation warranted it. Behind the histrionics and the willingness to allow herself to be possessed by the emotions of the moment, there was a quiet power, a spark I can't explain, and I'm sure she doesn't understand either, the glow of her higher self. We are not in time anymore, a thought surfaced, clear as a bell. We're everywhere, beholding the future and the past, so much more than human. Now are come to the king's house, two prescient damsels, Phinia and Nina. They are with Frodo, freed life's son, the powerful maidens in thraldom held. Set against this extraordinary experience, my rationalizations are just a pitiful excuse for allowing me to surrender to this unexplainable wonder. Aren't you cold? A voice whispered in my ear. I would have thought it was Denise's, but the latter was 10 feet in front of me, facing away. I turned around to see a young girl with flaxen hair who couldn't have been older than 16 look at me with knowing eyes, smiling. Lots of people come to Bersay for the lights. Where are you from? America. Wisconsin. What brought you here? I'm Freya, by the way. She extended a friendly hand to make our acquaintance. We introduced ourselves and I gave her a quick explanation for our visit here, which sounded so bland compared to the actual experience. I was still unsure, in my altered state, whether I was talking to a human girl, my beloved princess returned, or the goddess herself. I half expected to catch a glimpse of a golden chariot pulled by cats behind a hill nearby. We chatted for a few minutes and she took her leave, not before giving us advice. Don't stay too long. The lights are mesmerizing and make you forget the cold. It's going to sneak up on you and you'll end up with frostbite. Everything in Orkney has a story to tell. You have to stay long enough to feel the changes of the seasons, the moods of the sea, the call of the underground, the power of the stones. The island's quiet mystique reverberates everywhere, in common and surprising ways, in the middle of breakfast on Victoria Street just as easily as during a spiritual retreat at the Stones. It is simply part of living here. Have you ever driven through the night, guided only by the Milky Way, which looks so close you could touch it, in a place where everything not blessed with its own inner light melts into the background, and there is nothing else to gaze upon but a profusion of stars?